Today with us, we have four esteemed panelists: Atul Sehgal, Vice President, India Hiring Infosys; Rohan Selvester, Recruitment Evangelist, Indeed India; Shashi Kumar, Head of Sales, Indeed India; Satish HC, Executive Vice President, Infosys Data and Analytics. In this video, job seekers would get to know about the current and the future skill sets of value. So Atul, what are the skill sets that you feel that were valued earlier and might see a fall in appeal now?
Thanks, Nandini. Nandini, the pandemic is here to stay for some more time, right? So certain industries will continue to reel under the pressure of the pandemic. Now, talent with specialization from these industries, will be out of favor for some time. Unfortunately, that's the unfortunate part. But if you look at it, one thing which definitely people need to work upon, and something which was considered to be an important skill, but it's the important skill now, is how you're going to develop your soft skills, right? And let's understand and accept the fact. If you're working in a virtual environment, if you're interacting with somebody, then you need to communicate more, you need to express more, you need to express in a far better manner. If you have to step out and you have to interact with the people, then you are with your mask on. Now, earlier, as an interviewer, it was pretty easy for me to read the facial expressions and then, add on to it in deriving into my outcome or the assumption about the candidate. That's not going to happen. So it's more and more important for us to improve our soft skills and express in a far much better way. Now, this is applicable to all the industries. Coming to the specific skill set, and that to the technology industry, legacy skills, while they are in demand right now, because today, honestly, the organizations are looking for hands and legs. They're so short of headcount. But in some time, few months from time frame, obviously they're going to fade away. The demand on which people need to upskill themselves is more and more towards the cloud skills or the digital skills. Those are the future as far as technology industry is concerned.
Thank you, Atul. So Satish, in a world that is rapidly converging digitally, what is going to be the most sought after skills in the next few years?
Yeah, so with so much amount of digital acceleration around us, the top skills that are in demand today are basically cloud, edge computing, data analytics, AI, cybersecurity, user experience, microservices. So those are some of the top technologies that are in demand today. And along with this, I think one of the critical need of today is ability to reimagine problems and solve them differently. Because in many ways we are transforming industries today, and this is a golden opportunity to mirror both technology and problem solving skills and bring them together with design thinking, so that we can deliver better solutions. So these would be some of the top skills that would be relevant in today's times and are of high demand. Along with this, the other imperatives are more than ever that, today the demand for programming depth has gone up, because in everything that you do, whether it's in user experience or in applications or in infrastructure or in operations, we're going to apply programming and AI. So the need for programmatic skills has gone up significantly, and along with this, ability to learn to work with distributed agile and DevOps teams. That is a critical skill that the industry needs today. And along with this, today's environment is also creating a lot of new digital operations or backbone jobs that did not exist in the past. For example, how do you train AI models? AI is configured to, let's say, recognize an object, and once an AI model is run, and then validating whether it is output is right or wrong, what we call as tagging or annotation. See, these are examples of digital operations jobs that are created new, which did not exist in the past, which will accelerate for the future. All in all, there's a huge demand for digital data and AI skills today.
Thank you, Satish. So, Shashi, how do you see 2021 and the following year shaping in terms of job opportunities for candidates in the industry?
I think I've never been more optimistic for tech as I am today. And there is a very strong reason for that. Even as late as 2019, we were neatly dividing our job world into two halves, right? You had IT and non-IT. And what this pandemic has done is that it's accelerated the collapse of that divide. Today, whatever industry you're in, whatever you're doing, the underlying backbone will be tech, and everything else will be built in that. We saw this happening in the financial world even before the pandemic set in, right? I mean, we had banks in India as well quickly turn into tech platforms. They were mostly looking at increasing the amount of technology involved. And that is something which we will see happening rapidly across sectors. And more so, as more and more people within the country become more, let's say, at use or at ease in using tech, we will see that acceleration happen. And this will mean demand for tech talent will grow up. Demand for digital talent will grow up. And that is something which this industry will hugely benefit from.
I think Shashi covered a fair bit of it. I'll just add additional perspectives. I fully agree with him saying that there is such a acceleration of demand for talent in digital for next few years. There is a tremendous opportunity at all job levels in the industry, starting from if you're a graduate looking for an entry into tech sector to people who are already in the tech sector, maybe working in legacy areas, or even people who are in cutting edge areas. There's going to be a huge demand for talent given the digital acceleration around us. Adding additional perspective to what Shashi said, I think in the near future we will continue to work in a the talent has to be ready to work in a remote manner or in a hybrid manner for next 1 to 2 years as things get better or ease. So working remote will be mainstream, and we have to adapt to that. Then working in distributed agile manner is also a reality that we have to get used to. And then the other trend that talent has to be ready is there is going to be significant amount of upskilling that is necessary. Even if you are in cutting edge of data today, if I look at Horizon 3 skills, there is a significant amount of upskilling that somebody needs to do. For example, if you are a data scientist with R skills, unless you retool yourself with high-end programming skills using cloud-based technologies, you will not be able to leverage the full power of AI and bridge that chasm to become a data scientist who's very proficient in AI ML. So cloud will be a very important technology in that transition. So things like that. So there is significant amount of reskilling that has to happen in the talent base today because of the new breed of skills. But the opportunity is huge, ahead of us.
Thank you, Satish. I think I would like to ask a most important question to you, and I think a lot of job seekers today would like to know. What are some of those skills that a job seeker can gain in a short period of time that would be of extreme value for Infosys?
Yeah. So basically what you're asking me is what will make Atul's job very easy for us. So I would say it this way. I think more than ever, programming has become extremely important. Anybody with a good foundation of programming makes them very amenable for entry into tech sector. Second is, I think getting familiar with data and analytics is also very important because while software 1.0, we built it with programming skills, with logical reasoning and rules-based techniques. Software 2 is all about how do you augment that with machine learning and deep learning algorithms so that programs can learn rather than being programmed for everything. So that is software 2.0. So if there are two skills which are critical in today's and tomorrow's times, it is a good foundation of programming and a good foundation of data analytics and AI. So for people entering this industry, or if you want to upskill yourself in this industry, the key skills that you need to invest in yourself is having a good foundation of Java, Scala, Spark, and Python. These skills will actually make you really be better prepared, along with, of course, a good understanding and foundation on one of the cloud platforms. If you have this, pretty much, you have given yourself a boost of either entering into the industry with a very strong foundation, or accelerating your journey, or upskilling yourself to the newer jobs in the industry.
Thank you, Satish. I think the job seekers would love some of these insights of current and future skill sets of value. Thank you, Satish, Shashi, and Atul for joining us for this session.